My mom almost killed me and isn't taking it seriously. For context, I, 23F, have a disability and a history of seizures and strokes. The seizures started in 2023, and since then, I've gotten a lot sicker with more symptoms. About a month ago, I was house sitting for my best friend when I randomly started getting extremely paranoid and I couldn't calm down. It was like my nervous system was all out of whack and nothing was helping. My mom kept telling me it was my anxiety, like she always does, so I kept chalking it up to that too. This started on a Tuesday. By Friday, my heart rate was over 100 just laying down. Waking up in the morning, it would just to over 120. It came to the point where I couldn't even stand without almost passing out. I had two seizures and kept asking my mom if I needed to go to the hospital. She kept basically ignoring that question and kept telling me to drink water and try to relax and lie down. I eventually collapsed on the floor. My muscles were all stiff and could feel my heart beating out of my chest. My chest pains were so severe that I couldn't breathe. While I was collapsed on the floor passing out, she says, "This is just your body reacting to your anxiety, as I had just had a seizure. This caused me to have a fear of sleeping, and now cannot sleep unless someone is around or watching me." I stayed at her house for about a week to recover. I asked several times to go to the ER and asked several times if I needed to go. I've been medically gaslit my entire life. I genuinely have no idea when I'm supposed to go to the hospital, as my whole childhood my symptoms weren't taken seriously. Went back home for 3 days, and by the fourth day, the same thing was happening. I was passing out uncontrollably. I felt so sick. I was shaking. I couldn't eat for over a week. My mom kept telling me to drink water, get my sodium up, get my potassium up, to purchase a potassium supplement, and to drink only electrolytes. I eventually went back to the hospital where they informed me that I should not have been trying to self-medicate and that I should have gone to the hospital immediately. I eventually reached out to my mom and explained how dangerous it was to be doing the things that she was advising me to do, and that I was very angry that she wouldn't just take me to the hospital. For more context, this also happened on the 4th of July, where I couldn't feel my entire body and literally felt like I was going to die. Again, they didn't think to take me to a hospital. Happened again. On August 2nd, the evening of my mom's wedding, I was a bridesmaid. I asked for water all day and was ignored. It was at a park, so not very water accessible, and they didn't make sure I ate all day. I have ARFID, which is an eating disorder. I was on the verge of passing out all and had to take 3 showers because I was terrified of falling asleep and slipping into a seizure or just not waking back up. Again, they didn't think, take me to the hospital. She eventually responded, basically saying that she didn't tell me that it was just my anxiety and that she told me to go to the hospital. She convinced me at least 3 times while I was at her house not to go to the hospital, and when I specifically asked if I should call an ambulance, it was ignored. My best friend had to call my dad at work because my mom seemed so nonchalant about it. I was having a seizure on the phone with my best friend. She called my mom, and my mom's response was, "Well, she knows I don't feel good either," because I was afraid to be alone. I kept asking if I should call an ambulance, to which she ended up saying she was on her way. After I messaged her, I decided to take a break from her, to which she'd also responded with, "Well, I was there for you when you were scared to be alone," as if that's not what a parent is supposed to do. I'm supposed to thank you for literally not at all helping me. I was also informed that drinking only electrolytes is extremely bad for you and could be extremely dangerous and harmful, which was the reason why I was still feeling awful after 2 weeks of the initial symptoms. My dad even texted me saying, "I don't know why you would think your mother would hurt you intentionally." When did I say that? I said that her advice could have killed me and that I'm angry with her for not doing her job as a parent and taking me to the hospital. For more clarity, when I'm sick like that, I usually have very, very bad brain fog and I don't think properly, I don't think straight. So in this moment, I needed my mother to advocate and make the decision for me because I genuinely did not know if my symptoms warranted a hospital or not, and she made it seem like they didn't. My lips were blue. I was passing out uncontrollably. My whole body was shaking. I couldn't walk or sleep or eat, and my heart rate didn't go below 100 for 3 weeks. Yet she still didn't take it seriously. I mean, like, for real, imagine if I died because my mom suggested me to do all these things to self-treat when she didn't even know what was wrong. I know I need to advocate for myself, and I can't keep trying to trust someone who isn't trustworthy, but you expect your parents to do what's best for you. I now go to the hospital when I'm experiencing symptoms, and the only reason I'd been afraid to before was because they missed my stroke, and I ended up recovering from it on my own with the help of my husband. Medical PTSD. But if I'm asking you to take me or asking you if I need to go, don't lie to me just because you know I'm scared to go. Edit. We and doctors have no idea what's causing my symptoms. I was diagnosed with tachycardia in 2023. However, I'm not being treated with medication for it. Thank you for letting me rant.